Yes, people, and welcome back to Normski TV and the What's Going On podcast. Big up to everybody that's in the chat. Please, if you are new, smash that like button, subscribe and share. If Gavin is first in, big up to you, Gavin. Always, man. Thank you for coming in, and hopefully we'll have a few more people. And I was meant to be on Rashid's show, doing the 11 for the Sporting Lisbon game tonight, the second leg of the quarterfinals, 1-0 up. But obviously, I've got my show going on. So listen, it is what it is. Whoever is in, is in. But listen, no problem to me. But let me bring in Big D. I won't be waffling away. Smash that like button, as I say, if you're new, and subscribe to the channel. Big up to you. Big up, Big D. What you saying, man?
Yes, no, you good?
Yeah, man, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad.
Yeah.
I was just like it's a bit of a delay, but I think it's okay now.
Yeah, you good? Is it?
Yeah. I was just like, it's weird. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
All good, mate. All good.
How's your weekend being week and everything?
Yeah, it's been a nice week. Apart from the football, but yeah, everything else is all right.
Well, yeah, Man United losing. I mean, we will get into that the weekend fixtures and fixtures and review. Obviously, you're not happy. Yeah, big up to Gathering again. Just saying, big up to Big D. Yeah, obviously, you might not been happy with that ref watch situation with Leacher getting a straight red card for tugging Dominic Calvin's long hair. So we'll get into a little bit of that. Look, I think you've secured top four, so I don't think it's a worry. But listen, at the end of the day, it was soft. But I've seen other red cards and not red cards for Airplane, especially when it comes to Cucurella. Cucurella being involved, and you can understand why Cucurella's got long hair. I think twice he's been awarded a red card against him. I think one was I can't remember what game it was. I know when there was a Tottenham game where Romero pulled his hair and he just got a yellow. I think they didn't even look at it. And then there was another game, I think a Southampton game last season where he ends up one of the players getting sent off. So it's kind of a bit of a grey area. Michael Carrick weren't really happy with it, but I'm sure we will get into. But let's say big up to Wahaha, man. How you doing, bro? Big up to you every time.
Yes, Wahaha. Big up yourself, bro.
And just saying Wahaha just back to Gavin and Gavin back to Wahaha. Yes, listen, we have got a lot to get through today. Obviously, we've okay. Wahaha, okay, because your team, you're saying it was definitely a red. I mean, listen, we could talk about that just before then. Well, when we come to the game, we'll talk about it because it was an interesting game. I want to just get these thoughts in when we do, come to it. But yeah, he said it was a defo red. And thank you again, Wahaha, for that. Thank you. I did hear from Chris in France, and yeah, he's doing well. He's doing well. Still got about 7 treatments left. So still have him in your prayers and everything. And we'll appreciate it. And thank you for doing that. Big up to Binks, Miss Binks. Big up to you. Big D and the chat. First Leeds goal should never have stood. Okay. Well, I didn't watch the full game. I only watched I think somebody got fouled in that. I'm sure somebody got fouled. I think, was it Dominic Calvert-Lewin with a arm across the face or something like that?
Yeah,
I remember something right.
He was playing rugby out there, bro. throwing forearms, throwing elbows. This is what I'm saying. He threw the forearm before the alleged hair pull. Now he had his hair in a bun, and then it's like I'm like this ref, man. This ref just wanted. It's an agenda, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's an agenda.
Well, I'll tell you what. Well, look, let's get into it. Okay, since we're talking about it, it's fresh in our minds. We'll talk about the Man United game. And just the whole, being at home to Leeds. I think this is the first time Leeds has beaten you in how long, since 1981 or something like that.
Yeah, something like this.
It's a long time. And not only that, I mean, they're probably on their way to securing their survival in the Premier League, which is another conversation we will have a little bit later on. But yeah, let's talk about that game then, D. Look, Carrick said he couldn't believe it, the red card. Now, it is a violence offence to pulling on the hair. So that's how I'm kind of looking at it. But what are you saying about the game, and what were your thoughts on it? I mean, I was quite surprised to see Leeds up and then getting that second goal. I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
So
what I mean? How do you think the team played in general?
You look at the first half.
Big up, the Emperor. Big up to you. Big up.
We were disgusting, bruv.
Right.
That's all I can say, because you could tell we had that layoff 24 days. 24 days without
any, that's a long time,
right? So you're practically a month. Now we went to Ireland shaking hands and doing autographs and kissing babies. Like, what? Ireland. And I love Ireland. I've been to Ireland for a wedding and all sorts. Love it over there. But we need to have found something competitive to do in that time.
Yeah.
For the fan base. Go to Dubai or whatever and play a friendly or two in that period. Forget the guys that have gone on international. Whatever you got left, you got to keep them match fit ready. And we just looked out of it. Like literally, they pressed us every which way, Norm, in the first half. So between the poor refereeing and them being the way better team, because the truth is, Clive Lewin decided, right, I'm just going to be a bull in a china shop until I get a yellow card.
Yeah.
And I don't think that yellow card came for him. I don't think he got one.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did. I don't think he ended up getting one.
It was dirty for the whole game. Elbows and forearms.
I saw it. When I saw it, I couldn't believe it that the referee. Now it's coming back to remember. I do remember it now, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't. I thought they were going to go and look at it and rule it out because of the, but obviously not.
And then I look at Sesko and I'm saying, you might want to take a leaf out of Private Lewin's book and start roughing up these centre backs, because the ref ain't calling it that way. So it would have been interesting if Sesko got a bit aggressive to see whether he would have got booked. Because then it's like, well, hold on, Club and Luke's doing this whole game and you're totally ignoring it. So, and that's what I don't like about, you can't have a 6'5" striker that's soft. I think Sesko's a bit soft. If I'm 6'5", bro, I'm 6'4". I'll pull him up. Tell you, I am. You're gonna know that. You're gonna know I'm there. Right. That you had to defend me for the whole game. You're gonna get an elbow. I'm throwing a shoulder into your ribs and all kind of madness as I turn on the ball. He don't do nothing. And so when I'm watching this, I'm saying the better team. Whatever Carrick said at halftime, I wanted him to make some changes because Ugarte, unfortunately, doesn't work with Casemiro, and it's almost like he just makes Casemiro.
Listen, Ugarte, man, he's bad.
Yeah,
he's bad. He's bad.
Whatever went on with Kobe, he took a knock or something, so he wasn't even on the bench. Because initially they said, "Oh, Kobe's been dropped," but then when I checked my app, I'm like, he ain't been dropped. He's not even on the bench. That means he's injured. Like, there's no way in a running in the form he's been in. He's been in decent form, Kobe, and him and Kaz have worked it out. Second half, we're a little better. Bam, the red card. And it's like, Clive Lewin, so they both jump up. Clive Lewin gives him the forearm in his neck. Then as Lucha's coming down, it's like he was going to pull his shirt. But he just pulls it because he had it like a bun. Yeah. He pulls the bun out. And I'm saying,
all right, okay. Bro,
what was that?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, okay, he was supposed to grab on, I think he grabbed onto something so he wouldn't fall badly and get injured. But I'm like, grab the man's shirt, because that can go either way. I've seen Semenyo plenty of times have his locks pulled.
Yeah, I mean, there's a number of players. Like I said, I was looking back at the number of players.
Added to it. So
you had someone that got away with it, some ended up with a yellow card. But, the most of the ones that I've seen have had, red cards have been, they've reviewed it, gone to the screen, come back and said dangerous play. It is in the referee's book, or the PGML, it's classed as violent conduct. You know what I mean? And
but
it happens a lot to Cucurella. Do you see the level of Cucurella is here? So you know what I mean?
But this is my thing. So the elbow in the face is not violent conduct. That's what I'm saying. An elbow in the face or a hair pull. Like, the game's cooked now. The game's cooked because there should have been more than one red card on that. Clive Lewis should have gone.
Yeah.
He should have been red carded as well. But for whatever reason, it's like he's getting the benefit of the doubt. Look at the size of him to Leacher.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, nah, you know what? Someone's going to say, definitely a red card.
I couldn't work it out because when it happened, I thought that the foul was going to go against Leacher. Sorry, against you know what I mean?
Lewin, because
because
he put the arm in his neck first.
That's right, yeah. So I thought that, and then then the referee, they said, "Hang on a minute, you saw Calvert-Lewin's head go back a little bit, not nothing major. Do you know what I mean? It's enough to get him onto the ground, which I think is come on. Look at the size of Leeds just compared to him. Do you know what I mean?
And then you remember a few weeks ago I said that we need to hand VAR over to AI.
Yes, I remember you saying that. Yeah.
So the ref gone, looked at it, totally ignored the forearm in the neck by Calvert-Lewin. Now, bearing in mind, when he's looking at the screen, Norm, as we know, he's talking to the guys at Stanley Park.
Yeah.
So they're having conversations saying,
because they'd be looking at other things as well. They wouldn't just be looking at in isolation. They'd be looking at things leading up to it.
Right.
You know, and I think Carrot had it in his right, you know, had to say, well, look, what about
because obviously the moment they speak out against the ref, then they'll get a fine from the FA.
Yeah, that's why they said they have to be, quiet.
Yeah, but the truth is, Norm, cropped in the game. Because if that's a red card that way, the elbow in the face against I think the first elbow was against oh my goodness, the defender Lenny against Euro.
Yeah.
So Euro gets the first elbow in the face. Is
that when the first goal was scored or the second goal?
Yeah, first goal. I think it was the first goal. Yeah, and so if that goal is chalked off, does a second come as quickly? But there's no, like I said, there's no hiding the fact that we were absolutely shocking, and like the foreign players who don't understand the Leeds rivalry.
Yeah,
that should have been drummed into them. That listen, this is a team I don't like to use that word hate because it's a strong word, but this is a team that is very disliked at Old Trafford. They're coming here.
Yeah, no, they don't get nothing. Rivalry goes back. A long way.
I'd be happy for a player just to leave one on a Leeds player and get an early yellow card just to let them know, we're not going to get bullied. We got bullied.
Okay, well, I'm going to put this. This is for. I don't know if this is the first time you've been in the chat. Big up to you every time. Put on the shades, and he says blaming ref decision is excusing an awful performance, especially in the first half. Allowed the cope.
I'm not sure how long you've been watching. I just told Norman we were disgusted in the first half. So you might have to relax on that comment, my bro. There's no excuse for the awful performance. I said that. But what I'm saying is, yes, we are awful, but it has to be a level playing field. The referees cannot be ignoring Calvert-Lewin, just bulldozing people over, throwing elbows and it's not wrestling. It's football. WWE or WWF or whatever they call it. That's not what we're playing here. You know what I mean? It's just levels. And I even said to Normski that our striker needed to take a leaf out of that book and say, let me go down the other end. Let's hoof some long balls up. Because this is what I didn't like either, where Carrick should have said to our goalkeeper, let's go long. Let's go long to the big man and let him just mess up some centre backs and see what happens. But this constant obsession with playing out from the back when we're on it. Luke Shaw and them, not at the races. Mazzarari, not at the races. And then you've got a Ugarte that everybody wants gone, forced into the team because of a... So I'm not making excuses. I'm telling you what the reality of that moment was. We were awful in the second half. We actually were better with 10 men. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, it did. It did because, I mean, I think the goal... I'm sure the goal came with the link up between Casemiro, and I could see it coming. The back post,
exactly.
Bruno, puts.
We were knocking on the door, Norm.
Yeah, puts the cross in
a little too late, and then the rest is history. Their goalkeeper had a blinder. They cleared a load off. Our goalkeeper, because you think about it, it could have been 5-0 in the first half. No.
Yeah.
So this is me being transparent. I'm not. Hey, listen, if you're new to this, like and share. Normski TV, like and share.
Yeah, man.
Normski will tell you that man's like Big D don't wear no tinted glassy when it comes to his club. He's telling you exactly how he watched the game.
Yeah.
And I've always been that way. I'm not sure.
You're not one of them. You're not one of them hipster fans. You're not one of those.
No. When we're rubbish, we're rubbish. And that long layoff, you expected a team to be more fresher than that. Leeds were way on it, Norm. The pressing, everything. We became no longer press resistance without a Kobe Mino on the ball. Now, a lot of Man United fans will tell me that, Kobe's kind of boring on the ball. What? Because he keeps it. He don't lose the ball very often. Kaz and Ugarte couldn't keep that ball. It was like a hot potato. So Leeds deserve the win. But I actually feel without the red card, I think Carrick goes to a 4-4-2. He brings on Xerxes, and I think we win that game. I think, but obviously he can't change it now because he's a man down. So we cannot not talk about the referee decisions.
Yeah. Sorry, just before we just finish, Steve. Big up Ruthless Schooner, man. Every time, everybody, please go and subscribe to Ruthless Schooner. Back in the trenches and ready to fight his way out and doing bits over there. Can somebody put the team news? I did see something just pop up from Shane on my phone. Big up to Shane every time, and he's saying that Rice is starting. From me understanding that Rice was not fit, and there's a chance that he had an issue. Apparently now he's come back from his illness or whatever. So please, if there's anybody in the chat, please could you put the team in with the subs, and also, if possible, put the Sporting Lisbon team in there. I appreciate that. Big up to everybody. And big up to Ruthless Schooner every time. Wahaha, Ahmad, awful. Yoru, awful. Martinez, awful. Mazurari, awful. Cunha was awful as well. And he was a little bit petulant as well, D.
Who's that?
Cunha, yeah.
Yeah, he's got it in him, though. He's got that in him. This is what I would say to Waha, because I think Waha is a Man United fan. I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he is.
This is what I would say, right? Ahmad, Mazarari, Brian and Bumu, right? These guys have been shocking since they come back from AFCON. Now, I don't know if man's put judge on them over there or whatever's gone on. They're not the same players. They've all been awful.
Right.
Even when we've won, I've said they're not at it. And then Cunha, now JP said to me yesterday, I think it was yesterday, he said Cunha's a squad player. He's not a starter.
Oh wow.
So I look at that now and I say, hold on, he just got the Rashford number 10 shirt. He's got to be a starter. What in my mind?
And Redmond does nothing if he's not scoring. Exactly. I mean, yesterday again, whenever it was Monday.
And I feel, and I don't know if, I'm not fat shaming. I'm a big boy. He's carrying too much weight now. And I've said this for a while now. I think he's carrying too much weight.
Yeah, man. Too much Jala for us, man. Too much Jala for us, bro.
Wow. Man, everything. As the St. Lucians would say, ground provisions. As in the man and the dashing and all them something. He's a big brother.
The dumpling.
Right. You know what I mean? Wild dumpling. Over the soft fry one. So I look at these players and I say it's kind of worrying because if you haven't gone away on international duty, there's no reason for you to be out of shape like that in the first half. It looked out of shape. And like I said, you went to Ireland kissing babies and signing autographs and playing with the kids when this is the business end of the season. I get it. You're not in Europe. You're out of the country.
Listen, Carrot has done a great job with you guys, D. He's done a great job with you, and I think I did put that question to both yourself and JP, who's not here. But listen, I'm sure he's probably listening in the chat or whatever. Now, look, Areola looks like he's obviously leaving at the end.
Yeah, I saw that come through. He's not staying. Is he?
I mean, there's a couple of suitors out there. Some clubs in Spain.
Yeah,
I think even Man United have shown a little interest. I know you've spoken about it. As well.
I actually think
he's a great manager. I think he's a great manager for what he's done with the club.
Yeah,
and obviously, we will get onto our game, and we'll kind of segue.
And it's a huge step up. If it is coming, I do think that the United board recruitment will speak with him. It kind of makes sense just because he's coached in the Premier League and done a very good job with way less of budget.
With the resources that he's had, you know,
and so there's no harm there. Now I think both me and JP said that we would want a bigger manager than Michael right now.
Yeah,
as in steadying the ship to go in full time, and not only that, he's literally had to deal with one game a week for the majority of the time. He's gone 11 games, 7 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses.
Yeah.
So
do you think? Even though you might not want him, do you think the board? Because there's talk about the board, saying that they would keep him, or has that changed?
Nah, it's a cheap option, isn't it?
Mm.
So if he qualified for Champions League, don't be surprised if the board just say pull the trigger on him. Now people will say you're going to make the same mistake as Ollie and end up firing him before Christmas because there was a point where I was screaming at the TV for him to make a sub, change it up, even with a 10 men, just get some fresh legs on there.
Yeah,
I took way too long to react to that.
Mm.
I would have changed it at half time because I felt it was so disjointed up to half time that I would have just said, you know what, shake these guys up. I've got 5 subs to use. I'm using 2. That way you don't put yourself in problems, like in terms of that red card came and we could still make changes. You still got 3 subs to make. But then I looked at the bench. There weren't much to offer on the bench, really and truly. I thought he'd give Xerxes a run, but then with the red card, then he had to just go 4-4-2 with Xerxes and just let Sesko just bomb on and just give problems and just get balls in. And I think we win that game. But then
how many assists now has Bruno got now? Because he's
got another one. He's
about 20. He's about 21, something like that. I can't remember.
It's some man that's there.
Anybody in the chat, can you just let us know what his assists is now in the Premier? I know he's the top, definitely the top.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's hit the 20s yet, but he's definitely in double figures. We know that for a fact.
He's got to be close.
Near there. He's got to be near there. Do you know what I mean? But listen, he's doing it as much as, he does come through for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does change games for you.
He got a silly yellow card as well, being petulant.
All right, 17. Okay, 17. Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
I thought it was more.
You saying 17 with a question mark? Yeah, sounds about right. But he is being petulant though. Again, he got a silly yellow card.
I did see that. Yeah, I did see that.
Come on, Bruno. You just lead by example. It's a tough one. We're under the cosh, but I just thought it was night and day in the performances.
Yeah.
First and second half. You know what I mean? And then now we want to play with 10 men. That makes sense. It's like, come on, man, it's ridiculous. You're 2 goals down. Like I say, it could have been easily 4, not 5 0 at half time, and that would have been curtains. There would have been no chance of coming back from that. Even with the full team on the pitch. So we got to do better. We got to learn to react, especially at Old Trafford. No, this is not on the road where you think, okay, we're on the road. Let's see if we can get a point. Now at home, and I imagine the fans wanted to tear that stadium down with that first half performance. I saw some of the match reactions from your Saeeds and Noureddins and Musa and Ransom.
Saeed was back out in the car park. I don't know if he's going to call himself Jamal yet, brother, but you know what I mean? Right. He was back out in the car park.
He said, meet me in the car park,
Meet me in the car park, bro. You know what I mean?
But got man like Saeed, man.
It is what it is. But look. Top 4 is secure. Look, let's not.
Well, no.
You don't think?
No.
6 games to go?
We have to go away to Chelsea now.
Oh, yeah. Chelsea
got a point to prove. So we have to go away to the bridge.
After that performance against Man City, against City. That performance against City. Look, first half, they didn't take their chances. They didn't take their chance. And I will come on to the Chelsea City game. But yeah, look. I can see that being a draw. Can you hear me? Big D, can you hear me?
No.
Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you, no.
You can't hear me?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Loud and clear. Anybody in the chat, can you hear me? Just put a yes in the chat if you can hear me.
Streaming again.
Can you hear me? Please say you can hear me. I'm not mute. I don't think I'm mute.
No.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. There you go. Know what's going on there.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear us both. Right then, yeah.
I hear you again. What is going on there? It's me. No,
it's me. All right. Hook. Stinker and Hook, my brother.
This thing died on me. Wow.
Okay, well, while Steve D is sorting out his technical issues, Waha thought let's get this right. Spit it out. Thought so too, but maybe wanted the players that ruined the first half to make amends. I don't care. Kenny, you're both from Waha and Ruthless Schooner saying blink twice if you need help. We're good, man. You know what I mean? I'm still here. The D's trying to sort that out. But look, whilst he's trying to sort that out, guys, the Friday night game, West Ham against Wolverhampton. Now, in that first half, because was a massive game, especially at the bottom, concerning Spurs Nottingham Forest, Leeds as well. As I say, they got that vital 3 points to take them 6 points clear of Spurs. But the bottom where, Spurs are 2 points off the relegation, and 2 points, and they needed that to win that game against Sunderland. But West Ham against Wolves, the first half, I'm not going to lie, West Ham looked shaky. They looked nervous. They couldn't string 2 passes together. And you just think to yourself, oh my God, what's going on? You know what I mean? What's his name? Somerville, I thought, yeah, he's back, but he just wasn't making the wrong choice. He just didn't look like none of them were at the races. Second half, totally. I mean, I was calling for what's his name to get taken off for West Ham, because they had what's his name who scored 2 goals. What's his name? Mavropanos scored 2 goals, and who was the other player that scored 2 goals? Who was it? Oh, Castellanos. I can't even pronounce his name. Castellanos, who scored 2 goals. And I was calling him because the first half he was terrible. But listen, ex-Arsenal, Mavropanos, getting that first goal from a corner, rised up high, hits it. And look, as I say, they just literally blew Wolverhampton away. And I think he got that goal. Tell a lie, he got that goal in the 42nd minute. So they go in 1-0 at half time. And in second half, they come out and 2 quick goals in succession, 66th minute and 68th minute. Pablo De Jesus giving the assist and Jared Bowen getting the assist for Valentin Castellanos. And I was talking to my nephew, and we were saying, "No, get him off. He needs to come off. He's not good enough." And he scores 2 goals. And then obviously in the 83rd minute, Mavropanos again with another goal puts the game completely to bed and helps with their goal difference. I don't know if you saw that game, the West Ham game against Wolves. It was first half was really kind of like a little bit shaky for them. Yeah. And but listen, second half they just sort of put on the afterburners and just put Wolves to bed. You know what I mean? And you're saying, you think to yourself, that pulled Spurs dragged them into the relegation zone, because they didn't play again. They didn't play again until Sunday. You know what I'm trying to say?
And then we were supposed to do them a favour, and we didn't.
Yeah,
with Leeds as well. So
Leeds, that's what I'm saying. Now they're 6 points clear. They're 6 points clear now. And I think, do you think Leeds survive? No,
I actually think they can now.
Yeah,
because that whole momentum thing is really key, and Spurs have got no momentum right now. Like they were looking for a new manager bounce, that didn't happen.
Yeah,
and so you look at that and you think, good Lord, if they don't get new manager bounce in the next game, if Spurs don't win in the next game, then I think they could be doomed there, which is really wild.
Yes,
that stadium in the Championship, there was. It's like,
yeah. Adi says, "Big D, bring your dinner. Chelsea away Saturday night. You'll probably play better." Big up.
I'm hoping we get Adi. I'm hoping we get Kobe back, because I think the Kobe Casemiro thing works. Ugarte hasn't worked all season. He's not going to start now. It's not going to work now. There's no point. But obviously we were down to bare bones, so we had to use what we had. But yeah.
Well, look, since we're kind of like talking about the bottom lot, De Zerbi, it's still De Zerbi still no Spurs revival. Big D, as I say, they go away to, I think they had a goal disallowed, but ended up losing that game. They lost that game 2-1. No, sorry, 1-0. 1-0. So it was close. What game was I watching? Oh, sorry, it was another one. Yeah, they lose that game 1-0. And it kind of reminded me, because I remember when Liverpool played, and I think it was when Liverpool played Sunderland years ago under I don't know if it was Roy Hodgson or whatever. And when the beach ball, I think it was then Darren Bent hits the ball, he hits the beach ball, and it dips over.
Yes,
it kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, but it deflected off of I think it was Van der Ven. Do you know what I mean? And you just think to yourself, wow, you know what I mean? What's going on with De Zerbi, coming in third highest paid manager in the league? Is he going to save them, D? I mean, look, they're currently, let me just bring up this, what Opta are saying. Opta are saying, let's bring this up here. Opta are saying, this is what Opta are saying, Premier League probabilities of relegation. Burnley, 100%. Wolves, we know 100%. They got Spurs at 49.5% or 50%. Wow. West Ham at 38.78%. Nottingham Forest at 10. Wow, that's a massive. Look at that, D. Look at the gap between West Ham and Nottingham Forest. They're saying 10.11% chance of relegation, and Leeds 1.61%.
Right. Because now that 6-point gap, and that because no one expected them to beat United at Old Trafford, so just that alone has them hyped, and momentum is everything in football, as we know. You know what I mean? And so I look at that and I think, Burnley, Wolves, West Ham survive. They're saying West Ham survives. Yeah.
Well, D, remember a couple of weeks ago we did the 50
week. We actually said, didn't we?
We had, and if you look at this, funny enough, right, as it stands, West Ham are on 32 points and Spurs are on 30. So we added that Spurs would finish on 30 points and West Ham on 32. So premonition, man, you know what I mean? It's like, what's going on here, bro? You know? But listen, it's not looking good. And just here it goes, what felt like an impossible, shocking consequence of severe underperformance, that the power to gold but lack genuine substance now feels very probable indeed. And, they can't say their chances of demotion, according to Opta, after Leeds beat Man United on Monday, have rocketed to 49.5%. 1 point from a possible 24. 1 point from a possible 24, Big D. They've lost 16 games now in the Premier League and only won 7 and drawn 9. That is crazy. And if you and they've got a game, their next game is against De Zerbi's Brighton. Brighton go to Spurs.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Remember, and I think you said Brighton. I think you said Brighton win that.
Yeah, 2-1.
So I think you said you're sorry. I think you said I'm sorry, but I think Brighton win that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure that's what you said.
And you see with Leeds as well, Calvert-Lewin staying fit has been kind of key for them.
Yeah.
Because that's a striker that can't stay fit, as we know, Norm. It's a bit like Leacher staying fit in the World Cup year.
Yeah.
Not Leacher, Luke Shaw. It's like we know he can't stay fit, but in a World Cup year, he's staying fit so far. And I have to say Touchwood, because we're trying to get over this Champions League line. And what I don't want is to have to play a Champions League qualifier in the summer. So I'd rather finish third. But it's not a shooting. It's not guaranteed. Not because we showed that we can have these moments of not showing up like we did the first half against Leeds. So that's always in the arsenal, regardless of the manager. If you look at that, I think the league is better for the dogfight, both at the top and at the bottom, in terms of qualifying for Champions League, in terms of staying up. I think it makes the league more watchable, because there's so many. It feels like every game now is a much rich game for the bulk of the teams. Obviously, the core of the teams in the middle of the table doesn't really matter. I said, how does Luke Shaw and Henderson make the World Cup team? I'm not convinced Luke Shaw does.
Henderson?
If Henderson makes it, he's going there as just as the grandfather.
The elder man, the elder statesman.
Yeah, literally. He's going there just to make sure that these men don't go drinking on the days off and all that. If you let all the young boys just do young boy things, then things might not work out so well. So Tuchel will want a watchman, and I think Henderson might be his watchman.
Grasser, like Gary
Neville. Gary Neville, shot through
But listen, let's move. We're moving along swiftly. We're moving along nicely, people. We're moving along nicely. Listen, look, we talked about West Ham and the fact that it was a massive game for them.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what their next game is, but look, they're going to feel quite buoyant after a 4-0 win. Spurs are quite down in the dumps. They got Brighton come to them. Leeds are, as you saw, 1 point whatever. So the Opta, an Opta is not often wrong.
No,
and then Nottingham Forest getting that draw against Aston Villa. Do you know what I mean? And they were 1-0 down. So you know what I'm saying? And their thing has dropped as well. So I think the fight is definitely going to be between it's going to be different between Spurs and West Ham. He says I don't think Shaw was called up this past international break.
No, he wasn't. No,
he wasn't.
Man.
Thanks very much, brother. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Big up Alvin. We say, man, I guys still hurting good. Listen, I am still hurting, brother. I am still hurting. Big up to you every time. That performance last week against Bournemouth was not good enough. Listen, let's get into it then. Since Big Alvin is in the chat, let's get into it. Let's just before that, let me just find the one for that. This one here. This one here. D. Right,
the gimmicks.
Yeah. Go and win something. Tired of the gimmicks, people.
Yeah.
Go and win something. And you can see an angry face and an emoji throwing up. Yeah. Because why? Because this man said he told us to bring our dinner, bring our lunch. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Too much gimmicks. Like, I don't know if you saw it, Big D. At the training ground, they had a big screen, TikTok thing, playing some song and just calling out each player's name. We're in a fight to go and win this league, and you got this Arteta bringing out another gimmick of some large screen where they're playing this TikTok music and shouting out the players' name as they're doing the rondos.
Oh, wow.
You can't make this up.
Nah.
Then he tells us that we must bring our dinners. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, bring your dinner. Yeah? It says, bring your dinner. Let me see if I can...
Let me see this
here. Yeah? Let me just see if that one is that one. Yeah. Yeah, just before that. So, yes, he told us to do that. Let me just do that and I'll come back to that one in a minute. Yeah. He says, he goes, how big... This was from the pre-match game. After we went out to Southampton, we obviously had to play Bournemouth. Chance to go 12 points clear. How big the opportunity is to go 12 points clear. This was before we played Bournemouth.
Yeah.
He says, the closer we get, the relevance and importance of the match increases, obviously. And tomorrow is a big game. So you would have done this on the Friday. It was an early 12:30 kickoff. The players know it. Our supporters know it. It's an early kickoff. So get up early, have an early breakfast, bring your lunch, bring your dinner, and let's go all together for it, because it's going to be a big day, really. But well, he done one thing better. He said, listen, rather than I will bring your dinner. I will bring you the pizza box, yeah? I'll bring you the food, yeah? And what happens? D, what happens? After the game, this is what the fans were doing. Yeah? This is what the fans were doing, yeah? After the game, this was what the fans were doing. Puking up in a bucket. So what was that? What was that we witnessed on Saturday? The players were absolutely terrible. Zubimendi, terrible. You had players going up to him, consoling him. This man is an international. I'm going to show you. Hold on a minute. Let me show you. Just quickly, because there's quite a few. I don't know if I've had a raid or something, but there's quite a few people that's come in. Well, let's just have a look here. Just go back to here. Maguire was though, and then Binks says, Arteta the fire starter tonight. Yes, I am on fire. He said, I'm on fire, guys. Yeah, bring the fire. Yeah, I'm tired of it, D. Big up Vincenzo, man. Big up to you. Big up to the Normski and everyone on the panel. Binks just saying evening to Vincenzo. And big up back to there. Big up Giza. What you saying? Bring our pens as well. Adds the dog called Win. Bring Win along as well. My Win right now. Yeah.
Where is Win?
Where is Win? Where is Win the dog? Where is Win the dog? Big up Wahaha. That's from Vincenzo. And just saying, hey, Vincenzo. Ruthless. He said, not stop fire norms. Shona ruined my favorite Kaz. Big up to Ruthless, man, every time. Support Norms' his friend again. Thank you very much, Wahaha, for that. Big up to you every time. and Ruthless after we ruined my fave Beastie Boys track as well. Yeah, Shane has been rinsing that. Rinsing. Listen, yeah, he told us to bring the lunch, and after that performance, we just threw up. Big up, fellas. Hope you brought your dinner. Yeah, brought your dinner. Big up, JP. Big up every time. Can you see JP on the screen? After that performance, Gimmicks FC 1, Bournemouth 2. They were terrible. My friends were at the game. They were terrible. They were terrible from every man. Listen, man, was look at this D. Look at this. Big up to Matty, and big up to anyone that is. This is where receiving back passes. 38.
Yeah, it was wild, wasn't it?
You saw that, didn't you? You saw that?
Yeah.
Right? Tony Cascarino said, right?
Look at his touches, Norm.
Right?
Look at Ray's touches. It's wild.
It's mad. He's getting more touches than our striker.
Yeah. Yes, Junior.
And you're wondering, big up Junior, man, every time. Yeah. You're wondering why we can't create at the other end. Tony Cascarino said we're taking more risk in our own box than we are doing it in the opposition's box. And he's right. And I don't care. Everybody will have to go because this is not good enough. This is not proactive football. This is not progressive football. When you're playing 38 passes back to the keeper.
No, this is anxiety football.
Exactly.
That's anxiety right there, man.
That's what that is. Anxiety football. Yeah.
Wow.
And because we're anxious, and when City went to Chelsea played okay in the first half. Didn't take their chances. Got them back in, got them to the dressing room. They came out different side. Blaps, finished. Man is trying to say that he was an industry plant. He's a Man City fan.
Oh, this guy.
They're trying to say that this guy is an industry. They interviewed him on Sky, and all the top gooners were saying he's an industry plant. They can't take it, D. The fact that the Sharks are coming after us. And we need to sort it out because he's got that bottle and he went viral. When that third goal went in or whatever goal it was, he got that bottle out. The cameras went on him. He didn't even know. And people are trying to say this is a setup. Come on. Right? It's not good enough.
No.
Man City are motoring now. They've played 3 games and scored 9 goals and conceded 0.
Right.
And we're becoming the banter. We're becoming the banter club yet again, D. Listen, this will be the biggest capitulation of all capitulations now. Because tonight we play Sporting Lisbon. We have to win that game. Then we go away to City. We go away to City on Sunday, Super Sunday. And our players are depleted. Saka, we don't know where he is. He looks like he could be out for the rest of the season. We don't know. Because this man won't speak truth. This man won't speak truth. When he was asked in a press conference about Declan Rice, is there going to be any chance of, what's the situation with Declan? I'd rather not say. What do you mean you'd rather not say? What are you hiding for? His back is against the wall. The man said, I'm on fire. He said 140 years. Hold on a minute. D, listen, you tell me if this is not a man, and his back is against the wall. Have a listen to this. Hold on a minute.
That's it. Me, the first one. Pure fire. That's what I want to see on the players, on the people, on myself. Fire. I'm on fire. That's it. Nothing else. I'm driven so much. I've done so much, to be in this position because I know how this club it was. I've done so much against anything that this is beauty. I just see beauty, opportunity, and I want to get it done for all these people that they've been in this journey with us.
Well, just get it done then. Stop the talking.
Get it done. Stop talking. Stop the gimmicks and get it done.
And I totally get Norm. He's got to do his press conferences. But limit them. Limit to what information you give.
Listen, there was a point. Big thing. There was a point in that press conference. Yeah. Because the man was talking so much. In this press conference, the last one he said, "Bring your dinner, bring your this, bring the fire in the belly, fire in the belly." Right. After that Man United game, when we lost that, he goes, "Don't worry, guys. The next 4 months we're gonna enjoy the ride. Get on the boat with us." I'm still waiting, my friend. I'm waiting. Then we lost another game. Fire in the belly. We have to have the fire in the belly. I think that's when we lost to Man City in the Carabao Cup final.
Yeah.
We're on a downward spiral. And I've been asking for Arteta to put the handbrake off, take the handbrake off, and stop playing with the handbrake up, yeah?
Just let them play.
I tell you, the handbrake is down. But we're going down a hill and we're out of control. And we're about to drive off the cliff. Where's Pep's team? Oh, why are you bigging up Pep's team? I'm looking at Pep's team. Look at the way he's rotating his players. Look at Ryan Cherky. Look at Semenyo. Yeah. Look at that O'Reilly. Again, comes up in that game and scores in that Chelsea game. Yeah. He comes off injured. He's 21. Why are they looking fresh and ready to go? And we're going in the opposite direction. Wayne Rooney came out and said he was talking to the BBC and he said that right now, Arsenal are the ones that are not looking like they're going to get this over the line. They said Man City have done it before. Pep knows how to do it. They've got winners in that team that know how to do it. They've been there. They've worn a T-shirt. Whereas we're under pressure. We're under major pressure, D. Yeah. And you got people memeing us. Right? Listen, it's not good enough. It's not good enough from a manager that's paid 1.3 billion to spend 15 million.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a manager. When you listen to him in that press conference, his back is against the wall and he knows that the chickens are coming on. The walls are closing in on him. And he has to perform. But he's talking about 140 years I've never done. I don't care about how many quarterfinals I've got to or how many semi-finals we got to. The fact is, Arsene Wenger he's won 3 Premier Leagues, right? Done doubles, domestic doubles. He's gone unbeaten, yeah? Gone in his worst seasons, yeah? He's won FA Cups.
Yeah.
And this man is talking about, this club, I've done so much for this club. You heard it. What? 140 years, so what? So what?
Yeah.
If he doesn't bring me trophies, it doesn't bring me silverware I don't want to hear. And these top fans will lap this up. And the thing about it is, if I'm telling you now, I want him out anyway. I want him gone anyway. Regardless of if he wins the Premier League, the Champions League, I want him gone. Because I know what next season is going to be, right? Because we ain't going to get rid of players that we think we're going to get rid of. And I think he's going to go again the same way and we're going to fall off a cliff. Because we got injuries galore, D. All our players right now, barring probably Miles Lewis-Skelly and Norgard, are in the red, playing in the red.
Yeah. Well, you remember I said to you, it's interesting now that he's playing MLS. Now there's been rumours that other clubs want him.
Yeah, Man United.
It was giving him
he's had no choice because Calafiori's injured, D.
Right, yeah. So
when one gets injured, when one goes out, one comes in. This is what we're just on this rotation thing.
Yeah.
And our players are not fit. Declan Rice is not fit. Saka, we still don't know what's going on with him.
Nah. And you wonder whether it's Saka's people that are asking him not to disclose what really is the injury.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I told him I might go for the record tonight and get the players to pass to Ray 100 times. That'd be wild. That heat map norm was crazy. That heat map,
of course, it is. It's crazy, brother. Like, let me just quickly go through these. Sorry about this. Arteta loves breaking a record. Let him become the worst Premier League manager of all time. Bink said his voice is sickening.
Oh my gosh!
Honestly, man, bro. Oh no, for Wahaha. JP, what you say? Normski, it's time for Arteta to start prioritizing the Premier League over the Champions League. He needs to prioritize something. Yeah, rather than keep coming with the gimmicks. I'm tired of the gimmicks. Right. I am tired of it.
If you look at the Champions League, Norm, is that realistic for you guys in this moment with all your injuries?
No.
So I think that's what JP's saying there. Yeah, he needs to say, right, you know what?
It's not. I mean, listen, D, it's a one-off game. Like,
exactly.
We need to score first tonight. We need to score first tonight. But I'll tell you now, if Sporting Lisbon score first tonight, it's going to be a long night.
It is going to be a long night.
It's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. Yeah, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah. But this is the thing, Vincent. He's not going to fall on his sword. Not being paid that money. He's going to stay for his redundancy package.
He won't walk. He's not walking. He's going to start to blame. I'll say, listen to Shane. He's going to start blaming the players. He's going to start blaming owners. I didn't get the backing in January and blah, blah, blah. You decided to go and put Ethan Wanwere on loan.
Right.
Yeah? Why? You've got a squad of players that you're deciding that you're not going to play. And you're running the same core set of players into the ground. And you wonder why we look mentally and physically fatigued, D. Mentally mentally and physically fatigued.
Yeah.
I have no faith. I have no faith, man. I have no faith.
Yeah. And this is why I said to you earlier about the anxiety. You're playing anxious football.
Yeah.
And you're listening to a coach that sounds anxious in his
just
voice.
Up and down. If you watch him, he's on the sideline.
Yeah.
You know, directing airplanes and doing windmills and all you can think. Just be cool and just be cool. I want the players, I want the players to take ownership now.
Yeah.
Because they must be listening to this guy and thinking, you know, they must look over to him and saying, it ain't working.
Right.
Gaff, it ain't working. What you're doing ain't working. All right, D, I'll give you an example. In that Bournemouth game, Bournemouth were tearing us apart. Yeah. If you came and was watching that game for the first time in your watching football, you'd think that Bournemouth was the one that going for the title. Right. They were ripping us a new one. Yeah. Playing around us, playing the triangles. That guy Alex Scott, I think his name is, played in midfield. He scored the winner. I mean, look, when Areola goes, we're hearing that there's going to be a few players that could be leaving the club anyway. But what Areola has done, who's sold like 200 and something million pound worth of players, look what he's done with that particular Bournemouth side. And they came there, they had like something like 3 weeks rest. But it was kind of the thing of, well, listen, we're still in the rhythm of the game. Maybe with us having the rhythm of the game, we're playing at home for a start. We're playing at home. We get the penalty. Some people say that it's dubious. Again, it was against the runner play. What was it like in close proximity of when it hit the guy's hand? They gave it. Victor Gokras, I mean, Havertz took the ball and Victor said, just give me the ball, man. Just give me the ball, let me score. Yeah. So Victor, I think now he's got in all comps now, has 18 goals for who would have thought? Who would have thought Victor Gokras, he don't get service? And even my mate was saying, even in the game, he was watching Victor Gokras shouting at Zubamendi to pass the ball. He just won't release the ball. Zubamendi did not play one forward pass D in that game. Not one forward pass.
It's not good enough for him, is it?
It's not.
Just not good enough.
Scared.
Yeah,
they're scared, D. They're playing within a system and they're scared and it's not working. He's got to let these guys off the handbrake. Look, there's been games this season where he blew Atletico Madrid away. He blew Bayern Munich away. He blew Leeds away. He blew Tottenham both games away. Why can't we play like that? Why with the straitjacket? I don't get it. And then you're really that's what I'm telling. This guy has no tactics, or he can't think for himself. You've got the Southampton manager who's managed for 3 or 4 months or whatever it is, coming and out tacticing this guy. It's not good enough, man. And he's relying on he's sort of saying to the fans, come on, bring your lunch, bring this, bring your boots, bring your shin pads. Yeah. Shut up with the gimmicks. Yeah. Go and coach a team to win a game. Go and coach a team to attack. Yeah, you could attack in the first 25 minutes, put the game to bed, then control the game. But the man is trying to control it from the offset, and it ain't working. No. And we're too easy to play against D. We're too... Right. Look, when you guys came to us, look what happened when you guys came to us.
Yep.
Yeah? You must have thought, hang on a minute, whoa, I'm loving this. It was easy. It was so easy. The tactics to play against us, it was too easy. Because what they do, they just set traps. Southampton set traps. Bournemouth set traps. A City set traps. So anybody playing them, they say, right, we know how this team play because Arteta ain't going to go away from it.
Right.
To the point where Declan Rice is telling him, go long. Man is trying to run passes with the outside of his foot, D, and even Ederson could have ended up scoring a goal in that Bournemouth game. Yeah, you're standing on the ball. We're taking 25 seconds, 40 seconds to take throw-ons. Why so long? Why is it that we take so long to move the ball from back to front? When I used to watch Arsenal back in the day, even Man United back in the day, D, we moved the ball quick. The ball quick.
And it's something that you always pride Arsenal on, playing that good, like good passing football and making the pitch big. And then your wide guys on the ball. But everything is cutting. Sometimes I look at a lot of teams and they're all playing too narrow. Like, use the pitch, man. Yeah. Like, make the defenders work. Make them have to come out to the byline and stop across. Because everyone wants to cut in now. All these forward-thinking players don't want to run the byline and make a cross. They all want to cut in and shoot. So it makes it easier for the defenders. And so you look at the logic of how you coach that in football, and nothing gets done. It's constantly time after time after time. It's like players have forgotten that the pitch is a lot wider than just the middle, that middle third of the pitch almost.
Yep.
And it's boring to watch as well, Norm. Like every possession trying to play out from the back, it's just boring. It's like, wow.
Listen to this. Listen to this stat. Hasn't won a Prem game in April for 6 years. That's a stat. That's an actual stat.
Wow.
So when it really matters, the business end of the season can't do it. And then you look at Pep's win percentage compared to his win percentage. Then you wonder why. You wonder why we can't get it over the line. Yeah? You wonder why we can't get it over the line.
What was that about the Cronkies there, Norm? What did they say about the Cronkies?
Oh. Cronkies obviously not interested in reality.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, listen, conversation about, I'm sure Josh or Berta will be saying something because this is not acceptable. No. You cannot go and spend all that money, being at the top of the league for so long, and now you're blowing it.
Yeah. And the thing is, from this position, you got to find a way to grind out the results. You just got to. Because you're too close not to win the league. And I think like if your team is a top team, I think we've all experienced this where you're saying, you remember the Aguero late goal that won them the league against United. We've all experienced where you've just got to lock in, like block out the noise and win the league. And like I say, he's talking too much now. You don't have to over talk in a press conference because what you're doing psychologically, you're heaping that pressure on the players. Yeah. You're like, it's
heaping it on the players. Heaping it on the players.
We saw this with Ruben. We saw this with Eric Ten Hag. You're talking too much, and you're not winning, or you're dropping silly points. No, stop talking. Just get it done, and then you can talk as much as you want once you've won summit. You know what I mean?
Big up WhatsApp, man. Big up WhatsApp. Big up, gents. North London giving us enough jokes. Listen, bro. Giving us enough jokes. Well, listen, your team gave us enough jokes. Your team gave us enough jokes yesterday as well, yeah? Slot moaning away and having a little bit of a moan about VAR, the referee's against me and all of that. Do you keep him? Does Slot stay? That's the big question. Does Slot stay? My missus wants him to stay. She's obviously a big Liverpool fan, if you don't know. And she's saying if she feels that he should get another chance. The players, listen, unfortunate, Ekatike now going to be out now for the 6 months. Yeah, looks like he's done his Achilles. I think he went on him. Because he just went down. So he must have popped because you see him going, oh! Yeah. So I couldn't work out if he'd broke his leg or something or done something to his ankle. I tell you, there was nobody around him at the time, D.
You see the Achilles, right? I've done my Achilles a few times on a basketball court. It just goes now. Yeah. When it goes.
Is it like a pop? Is it like a pop?
Yeah. It's like someone just snaps. You actually feel it snap and you're thinking, nah.
And you can't walk, you can't get up. You can't get up. You can't. It's like,
yeah. No weight on it, no nothing. I'm like, yo. I did it on a cruise ship as well, playing ball with some young cats. And I was just like, what am I doing here, man? I'm in my 50s, man. Relax. What are you doing, bro? And I'm living back to the room. She was like, what you done? I was like, shit. It was just like, what? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I put it twice. And it's painful. It's
do you know what? I thought that was a penalty on McAllister, but
it was close, wasn't it?
Very close. It was very close. And the referee changed his mind, and then he went to the thing. I said, as soon as he goes there, he's going to overrule it. And obviously, Slot was having a back. But look, at the end of the day, what I liked about PSG is that they love to defend. They can attack. They can counter-attack. They can press you. And Dembele again.
Dembele. He's a bad man, isn't he?
Dembele, what a bad boy. Bad boy. I would love Enrique at our club. I just want to see Arsenal play some decent football, man. And I need another manager that can do that. It's not like these players can't do it. It's not like these players, they've done it in 22, 23 seasons. I've seen them do it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So Arteta, you need to let these players now play for the rest of the season. Now, listen, people are saying if you go to Man City, you're going to have to be super, conservative in terms of how you play them. You know what I mean? I think we'll go there and try not to lose. That's really the motto of this club and under Arteta. Yeah, because I think if we try to outplay them, I think they'll put us to bed, and I think they will put us to bed. Unfortunately, it's going to be a hard watch on Sunday. Not looking forward to it at all. And if they win, I think they go on and win the league.
Super Sunday.
There's we're 6 points clear, and they got a game in hand. They win that game, it's down to 3. And then if they win their game in hand, and depending on how many goals they put past it could be on goal difference. This is what I'm worried about, bro.
Yeah.
The Conkers don't care about soccer. Arsenal are an investment to them. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Well, I think we're in the same boat there with the Glazers.
Yep.
I mean, obviously St. Jim put money in, but then apparently that was part of the deal anyway. So even though we were trying to make out, I put money in, but apparently that was how you got the shares in the first place, by putting money in. You know what I mean? So I can't even feel sorry for him there. But yeah, I think our club and your club have done. Yeah, Isaac is back. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
He must be way off it though.
Yeah, he must be way off it. Yeah, definitely.
Match sharpness. I'm not saying he's not fit now, but his sharpness can't be there really.
Yeah,
he's practically been out the whole season, isn't he?
Yeah,
and I think after that big spend as well. So sometimes I actually forgot that Isaac played for Liverpool because he's been out so long.
Yeah,
and it's the same like a Delit for us, but Delit's been gone so long. Like, I can't even tell you what's wrong with Delit, Norms. It's like, I don't know what's wrong with this brother. Now, someone said he had a back injury. Okay, you've been out for 3 months, maybe longer, and no one's talking about it. It's like he doesn't even play for us.
Yeah. Listen, it's the same with our club, D. At the moment, there's players. We don't know what's going on with Timber. We don't know what's going on with Saka. But there's little rumours saying that he could be out for the rest of the season. To be honest, I mean, at the moment, he ain't really offering us nothing. But still, we need all bodies. We need all bodies. But yeah, he's run them into the ground, and unfortunately, we're paying the price for it. And you've got one team that are on the up. Man City, as you said, I showed you the fiction is in terms of the Man City. Look at that quarterfinal, 4-0. Yeah, Chelsea just went there, dealt with them. Yeah, and before that, they'd won another game. That, you know what I mean? So that's beating us. 2-0 in the final, and then the big Super Sunday. 19th, brother. Bro, I'm gonna be hiding behind the sofa, bro.
The league are always very smart with these Super Sundays. There you go. Since November, Delit. Wow. That's wild, no. And no one's talking about it.
I'll tell you what. I think it was Chile. Remember Chile put in about Kuleveski. He goes, "What's happening, brother?"
Same thing. Yeah. He's just like, does he even still play for us?
Yeah. You know what? It's unfortunate for De Zerbi because Kudus was meant to come back. And he's had a setback now. He's done his quad again.
Has he?
Yeah. So I don't know what it's going to be like for De Zerbi. It's going to be tough. It's going to be absolutely tough. Have you got the
Oh my god! Yes. Hold on, bro.
Yeah. We're just going to just quickly, guys. We're coming down. We're just going to just go through the what's going on. Prediction league table and the fantasy league table, just to see where people are and where we are in our own prediction league table.
Yeah.
So D's going to just share that quickly.
Share screen. Come on, bro. Share.
Where is it?
Here you go, no. It's coming. Here you go, no. Is it there?
Yes. Oh, I can't.
There you go.
Yeah, I can see it now. Let me bring that up, D. You want to just quickly go through that?
Yeah. So as you can see, we are still chasing Dale Grady at the top of the tree there. He's still got a little bit of room. He's got 40-something points. And then our big hitters this week was Kofi with his 65, my brother JD with his 67. So they're in 9th and 8th. So they both leapfrogged me, which is wild. So obviously the points is literally same points as Kofi, a point behind my brother. But
where's Malcolm X? Oh, she's dropped down to 11th.
Yeah, she's just behind me.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, she hasn't quite broken the 1,700 points yet, but she's nearly there.
I think she aim is now with the 6 games that's left or whatever. Her aim is to finish in the top 10. Do you know what I mean? She's trying to push for that. So what's the highest she's been? What's the highest she's been? And sort of, I can't remember.
I think she got to 7th or 8th now.
Was it 7th or 8th? Wasn't it something like that?
Something like that. Yeah. So she's done well, man. She's done well.
Yeah.
And then we got Frank T. I think he's just given up. I don't think he's looking at his team because he's on 1,300 points. So he's like nearly 500 points off. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Well, yeah, he's 500 points off the top spot. But it looks like
who's sitting bottom of the poll?
Yeah, that's it. The Frank, his team's called T. He's on 1,333 points.
He's well,
so he's way off the pace there. I'm looking for Whereas got Ez in 16th. You got my nephew Jonathan in 15th. Then hold on. Then yeah.
I think WhatsApp is. I think he's using AI. I think.
Who?
WhatsApp. Yeah.
Nah. He's just a bad man.
I'm only joking.
Yeah. I know you're only jokes.
I just want to troll them. I want to wind up the Liverpool man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If you look at the league that I'm in, his league. Yeah, he's always.
But how comes he's winning in this league, winning in that league? Well, no, man, I want a VAR on that, man. Nah,
it's the same team. Don't forget, it's the same team that he's using. Isn't it? It's just.
I know.
Yeah. So like I'm in 5 leagues, so it's just that one team is in the same team in all them leagues.
So he's just using that.
It's a double game week. So if you ain't got your chips left, then you're not playing this game right. Everyone.
I'll have to tell my missus a double game week. Yeah,
so she's got. So you have to look at the teams that are not playing.
Yeah.
Well, you should have reacted last week. That's what I said to people. React last week, and then you should be able to get 30 games this week, and then you play your bench boost. So if you play your bench boost in this week coming, and you got players that are all going to be playing double game weeks, then you should be able to get a decent haul there. I mean, obviously O'Reilly got injured, so that was a bit of a downer for me because I think I don't know if he plays this weekend, so I don't know if you gamble and leave him in,
what the situation is,
or if you sub him out for another City defender or whatever that's got a double game week. So
well, let's do the prediction league table. So here we are, D. As you can see, 24 points.
I'm coming for you, bruv.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I missed out. I went 2-1. I went 2-1 Bournemouth last week, and they let me down. Do you know what I mean?
Know. You know what?
No, sorry, 2-1 Arsenal. Sorry, 2-1 Arsenal. Right. They let me down, man.
I went 2-0 and changed it to 2-1, and it was 2-0. I was like, bro, can't believe I did it when I was fuming. So what are you doing, man? You actually put it.
Listen, it's interesting at the top because it's quite close. Because obviously you've got me and you on 24 points. I'm only on there because of my form, and then you got Chile on 21 points. Behind him, Kofi on 20, and then you got JP and Ez on 16. So JP, we know, he still has to do his forfeit. We know that from last year, and it's whether Ez can get out that bottom. That bottom 6 and get back into because he's right now he's sitting in the relegation zone, so that's going to be interesting. So we will be putting in game week 33 this week, game week 33, and see how we get on. Big up to the Assemble, man. Evening, everyone. Massive game on tonight. Arsenal Champions League, Bayern Munich. I believe at home to Real Madrid, if my memory serves me right. Yeah, so I think Bayern Munich go through. I don't know for tonight. We need to score first. We just need to score first. If we don't and they score, it's going to be a long even. It could end up going to penalties, extra time penalties. I will be doing a match reaction straight after that. Hopefully, if it goes to penalties and whatever, because I'm on with DJ B in the mingle later on at 10:10. So we're going back a bit. We're going on a little bit later than normal. And if it does happen that it does go to penalties or extra time, we will be probably doing that on DJ B's channel. So please go to DJ B's channel after the game at 10:10. He set it for 10:10. If we do win in normal time, I will do a quick match reaction after the game, or if not, I'd have to just do it later on. It's not a problem. Do you know what I mean? But that's what it is, man. People, we thank you very much for tuning in with us. We are back next week with another What's Going On podcast. Super Sunday. It's D-Day for us. It's peak. It's peak. It's D-Day for us. Bro, I ain't looking forward to it. If we lose that game, I do see Man City going on and winning the title, and they could be in for a domestic treble, my friend. Do you know what I mean?
That was scandalous, man. I ain't trying to see that, bro. I ain't trying to see that.
If Arsenal get through, Simeone versus Blunderman is shoot off for the Arsenal job. I'll take Simeone in a heartbeat.
Who's Blunderman? Who's Blunderman?
Who's Blunderman? Who do you think Blunderman is? Simeone versus Blunderman. If Arsenal get through, would you say the Simeone versus Blunderman is a shoot-off for the Arsenal job? Oh, hold on a minute.
Yeah, I'm like,
who's Blunderman?
Yeah, that's what
Are we talking Arteta? Who are we talking about? The assemble? Who's Blunderman? Is it Arteta or is it someone else? Who's the Blunderman?
Yeah, man.
Big up, Vincenzo. Yeah, who's the Blunderman? Let me know. Is it Arteta? Yeah, it's Arteta.
Okay. It's better. You probably should call him the Tinkerman rather than a Blunderman because he's tinkering.
No, he's not that. He's a Blunderman. He ain't no Tinkerman. He's a Blunderman. Yeah, he's no clue. I haven't got a clue, man. That's what he is. Yeah, he's one of those, man. Yeah. What do I do now? I mean? Hey, guys, bring your chin pads, guys. Bring your boots, guys. Bring your pizza, guys. Bring your packed lunch, guys. Bring this, bring that. Stop the gimmicks, yeah? We don't want to see you doing this. We don't want to see you doing this. Yeah? And then after the game, we're doing that. Being sick in our buckets.
Oh, yeah? My God.
And I don't want to see this. Because this is what's going to be. Yeah? 50,000 bottles on Sunday. Yeah? And stop this. Stop that. Stop it. Yeah? How about do that in the opposition's end? Yeah?
Right.
Stop taking risks. I start taking risks in the opposition end. I'm tired of it. I am tired of it, D. I am tired of it. People, thank you very much. Before you go out, please smash the like button, subscribe and share. As I say, if you're new, and we'll be back next week for another show. And listen, come on, Arsenal, please just do something just make me smile. Please, I beg you. Take care and God bless.